Why get dressed up? Why is it important to you?
To get dressed up
Yeah.
in this industry.
Yeah.
Did you want to date somebody in jeans? Go on someone's funeral? Look good, feel good. And if you love yourself and take pride in your appearance, you're doing a bella figura. Facciamo la bella figura. So they really judge you by your look, don't they?
Yeah, true.
That's from the way you dress, your shoes, your hair, cars, raggedy and shit like that. Wasn't it? Really started off on the back foot. The old saying, judge a man by his shoes.
And by the way, I need a rental reference, so they're gonna call today. Can I get them to
Terrible shirt.
Mick.
Fuck.
Mick! Fucking hell.
Amazing Grace on the saxophone. He said we just felt so reassured and safe. And then, okay, he looks better. At least he's got some colour now.
I've been here for 8 years. It's been coming up to what, 15 years now, isn't it? Something like that. So for about a month, I was saying to myself, something's going to happen. me. And when I get those gut feelings, I'm right.
No, actually, I'm glad I wasn't. I would have gone. Which one? Oh! I'm very glad that to send it to customs with the airline. And the thing is, normally they do that with human bodies, but because they're ashes, they normally don't deal with ashes. But she's charged $82, which is the first internal, but the husband already knew.
Take this line down though, this lot, because you can't be expected to fork out for these things. Check your contract, see if these prepaid are on the contract.
We do a lot of ethnic funerals, we do a lot of Italian mainly. You know, a lot of people I deal with, they've reached the ages of 40, 50 and never experienced death in their family or have never seen a dead body. Where overseas you'll find if somebody dies, the body's normally taken home or it stays at home. The family wash it, the family dress it, and then the funeral's the next day. My first experience with death was a relative of mine passed away. Province of Salerno. Corveda Monforte is the town. The old Italians wail, like I'm talking about real old Italians. You know, when I first saw that, I think, what the hell is this? I would have been 12, 13 at the time. Were these taken out, Rose? Were these taken? You either got it or you haven't. And there's been a few people who have come here wanting to work. I look at them and I'm like, mate, this is not for you. And we've thrown them in the deep end. You know, I still am a firm believer that's the only way to learn. And you know straight away. Like, I'll take you out the back and I'll know exactly if you're cut out for it or not. I don't think you ever become desensitized.
You're smart. You knocked yourself off without even telling me. You're not the ball. Okay, let's go. You fucking knocked yourself off. Get out of here.
Yep.
Sparrow, give us a hand. Nah, no good there, mate. Don't want them there. Actually, I prefer them over there.
Oh, okay. No, I've got it.
By the way, I got an email.
Okay.
We're going to pull a body out of field of Mars. It's been dead for 20 years. Now they want it in Italy, Padua. It's an exhume. We're going to have to pull her out. 20 years, who knows what condition it's in. Let's just hope it's in good nick.
And if it's not?
If it's not, it's going to be messy. I'm going to have to take the body out, put it in a different coffin. But let's hope it's in good condition, but I doubt it. 20 years. Who knows what condition it's in. So you might be exposed to some... you haven't seen one before, have you?
No.
Well, I need to know if you're up to it. You doing it?
What does it smell like?
You'll know when you smell it. You'll never forget it. It'll go straight through you. You'll take a dump and you'll still smell it 3 days later. Smell of death. You up to it? I need to know now. Otherwise I'll get somebody else.
I've got to pay the rent, don't I?
Core room's not friendly to us. Yeah, it's about 8 on shelves. Probably could even get it up to 25. So this will go, this wall will go,
Okay.
and it'll be all fridge. With a door here. So you've got bodies on that side and bodies on this side. No, just the door locks on there now, there's slides on the outside. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you gotta have 12 like this.
12 like that? And 12 going that way.
The childcare centres run by local governments. Don't worry, don't have to worry about those additional costs of keeping staff on, but also providing those vital services, and that will cost us around $82 million. But again, it's not the dollars, it's the fact.
Ask everybody to make the most of the Easter break. For those of you who are religious and would normally attend religious gatherings, we appreciate how challenging this is for you, but I also want to commend
I think it's like
It's from a funeral director.
occupational health and safety. It's regulations.
We're lucky that we're still in because
Frank's
that one
only
is
though.
not right.
Hmm?
Frank's auntie though,
Who? In Italy?
and 2 cousins.
We're in Calabria.
They're originally from Calabria, but they live in Bergamo. Have you seen the what we call stuff?
Morti in Italia,
You know what
Well,
they're scared of?
più 542.
One person gets it, they have to shut down.
no, well they're doing 2 at home, 2 in the office. So that's safe distancing. So Susanna was working from home yesterday, now Jacqueline's working from home today. They're all $7 per litre for this hand sanitizer, but it's very good.
Fucking hell.
Mm.
Where's the liquid gold?
Do you have a minute? Wow.
I really gotta go.
I need a rental reference.
Mm-hmm.
An upstanding member of society, of the community.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like...
Are they gonna be fine that you don't have a full-time job?
I just want you to tell them the truth, that I'm a vital full-time member of this fine establishment. I do as I'm told. It's the best job in the world. You know, because you're actually doing
Well,
something.
sometimes it is. I mean, doing exams isn't one of the most glamorous things.
No. Have you ever done it?
I've participated.
Will you participate in the upcoming?
I will.
Yeah.
I need minimum 4.
Well, look, I'd be more than happy to add my name to the list if you could just provide me with a rental reference.
Yes, I can do that.
Because I take it with the lockdown, the borders being closed and everything, that everything's just shut down.
No gatherings.
Mm.
And I'm waiting to hear back from my freight forwarder about Italian repats, if we're allowed.
And this one. What is an exhume? What does it smell like?
Pretty bad. Smells like death, rotting. You can think of a piece of meat rotting in the back of a very hot car over a period of time. That's what it smells like.
How much is it per hour?
150 per person plus then the hours they work. Get to go upstairs and help Stefan. Thank you. See you guys.
Yeah. This exhume repat? Have you heard anything?
I've got the keys, so I can get it. Bit of red tape to go through. So hopefully it'll be done within the time frame of a week.
So on to Padua.
Ghost town.
Yeah.
Whole of Italy's a ghost town.
Yeah. You know,
And will we be? When are we going to be able to go back overseas? I don't think.
did you have plans?
Yes and no. I wasn't actually going to go this year. I was going to give it a break and go the following year.
Back Italy or but yeah. Is there anywhere you haven't been yet that you're looking at?
Oh, there's always somewhere we can go. There's always a corner of Sardinia. There's a place I want to go. But
20 years involved.
yeah.
Then presumably 30, 40, 50 years here before that. And then all of a sudden it's a priority to get the body back there. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. To a family that presumably, like, they wouldn't have had much of a relationship with for a very long time. It just doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Would you do it? Would you ever...
Look, some people do it because they believe that back home there's going to be somebody who's going to be putting flowers on their tombstone, or if someone's got a connection with a certain place or a certain, I think we take it for granted, home. No, they're not going back to see the sights.
What does it feel like being on your homeland?
I am in my homeland. I'm an Aussie. I'll give up my Italian culture and heritage to walk on the SCG and wear the baggy green cap. Yeah, the old cliche, it's a job, someone's got to do it. Look, I've seen some horrific things in my time here. Look, we do see a lot. Experiencing bodies that have been just mutilated and whatever, I've seen it all. It doesn't affect me. Oh, look, it does. It does. What's hard is children. There's been a few occasions where I've had to dress a 10-year-old, and it's taken me 2 or 3 hours to dress that child. And it's the only reason was because I was going through a tough time at home, with my family and kids and whatever, and separation. So emotionally, I wasn't I wasn't in a good place. So trying to dress a child at that time was just that was a couple of years ago. But it still plays in your head. There's no formal training. You've either there's no course. I've never had anybody ask me, hey, do you need some counselling? Are you okay? I've done my own counselling. I've treated myself.
How old is this kid? 13. Right. He's wearing Nikes. He's wearing Nikes. It was lighter than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, kids are tough. But unfortunately, life goes on. So suit up, hurry up, let's go. You're doing a bella figura.
What we got, Robert, is a coffin with leaks. It's leaking, wasn't it?
Great.
It was 2009.
It's a tomb. How'd they notice a tomb leaking?
She said it's a vault. Well, that's interesting because
Nick, are you
she
there?
said Matt was walking past and happened to notice there was a smell. I'll go and get the phone numbers she gave me.
Mick, we have a smelly. But it says tomb. It's plain and simple.
There's millions of tombs out there.
But how can a tomb be leaking?
What do you mean how can a tomb be? There's holes in the ground. Of course they leak.
Jesus, to get that out.
You have to remove the slab. When was it?
2009.
That'd be about right.
It's going to be a nice, fresh, smelly one. Lovely. That's what we need.
But you should have got it. You've got a smelly one.
I've got a smelly one too.
Whatever.
Or an
But
eye.
the thing is, it's an advanced casket.
It's a pencil suburb. In a tomb, a white eye.
He said he just walked past and smelt.
You can imagine.
So it must be an absolute horror. There must be slush in there.
And then what are you going to change it?
Let's just
That's what I said. What are we going to change it with? We don't have these caskets anymore.
You have to get a urine.
God, Jesus Christ, Mick.
Matt, Michael from AAF Funeral Directors, how you going? Good. Oh, sorry. No, I just was told that there was a smelly tomb there. Yeah. Is it in a vault or a tomb? So it's a tomb, one of those side by side things, is it? Yeah, tomb. So you got the slab on top. Is that correct? Oh, okay. Is it just a smell coming out, or is there liquid coming out on the bottom? There is liquid coming out. Okay. That's a shit because we need a stonemason to take the top off. Yep. Definitely. Yeah, no, I'd probably want to do it first thing in the morning. As early as possible, and then, my first experience of death.
Between me and her, it's finished. Nothing anymore. So I can't stay inside. I can't stay 24 hours on 24. Because of this situation, to get together again. Oh my God.
She's beautiful. She's unbelievable. How old is she? 3.
I lost an uncle in '82. Italy won the World Cup, and I was 10.
It just is.
That's the only sister you got?
Yeah, no, that was it. And it just, I mean, like, because that happened for me when I was quite young. I was able to.
How old were you?
I was 11.
How old are you?
23. People tend to ask a lot why, like, why do you work in a funeral home? And the minute I tell them that my sister died when I was 11, they, that's why you work in a funeral home. Like, that's why you're fucking crazy. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I know. But it's also, did she have to die for me to know that? Like, everyone's gonna fucking die. So...
Well, you have an interesting life, eh? Not simple.
Back in the day when I was a kid, everything was a lot slower. Life doesn't stop, time doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop.
Families have been asking me to not bring any staff or minimum staff so they can bring more family members. So it was 10, including funeral directors, including celebrants, including cemetery concierge or cemetery staff. If I could reduce us to 2 of us, 1 cemetery staff and 1 priest, that only still allows for 6 of them, which is nothing really. So, cool. Hey Sparrow.
Yes.
Everything's sort of slowed down. I'll call you as I need you, but probably won't be for a little while.
Look,
Sorry.
I don't think I'm doing very well. So.
You're not feeling well?
No, I feel good, but I'm just like...
No, but stay on for the rest of the week. I'd like you to do the exhume. Please.
Of course.
But it's in a vault.
So?
Well, you open up the door of the vault,
Yeah.
and there's a rusted coffin in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's leaked inside. That's eating away the paint of the metal. You're bringing the zinc liner inside the coffin, so therefore it's rusting.
So it's a metal coffin.
It's not the coffin that's the issue. It's the zinc liner that's the issue. It's not the
And
coffin.
what's the issue with the zinc liner?
The zinc liner is that it's made of a thin gauge, and the lifespan of it is not long.
Is that how long have zinc liners been a thing?
20 years.
What was it before zinc liners?
Lead liner.
A lead liner. And were they better?
They were thick.
But what made the zinc leak?
All zinc's leak. It's metal. Corrodes.
Okay.
All metal corrodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put metal inside metal.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem...
Zinc liners they're not ideal. Be here at 7 with bells on. Wear something old.
Wear something old? Yeah. No, I'll do it.
So what happens is we're going to have to... We'll assess the coffin, make sure that it's intact and everything's okay. But yeah, we'd have to bring it here and assess it. If it's no good, if it's leaking or it's deteriorated, then we're going to have to obviously change the coffin and zinc. And then we'll be wearing jumpsuits suits and stuff like that. Protective gear. Smell of death. You'll never forget it. You up to it?
Like, yeah, I'll do it.
It's what I want to hear, Sparrow. Good man.
Have you done many?
Lost count. Too many.
Yeah, right. It seems like a pretty unnatural sort of way to see a body, I guess, but...
It's not pretty.
You get used to it, or...?
You never get used to it. You put up with it.
Okay.
But you never get used to it. We all turn to shit. That's what happens. Anyway, welcome aboard. There's no chance of me having a funeral. There's no chance of me having a funeral.
Oh, Steph.
Hey, Charles, hi.
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, good.
What are you up to?
Yeah.
Have
you heard about Mick?
No? What's is it...
A heart attack.
Is he okay? Yeah, right. Well, I guess that puts paid to that bloody...
Sorry?
The exhumation. You serious?
Yeah. What can you do, man?
Hey man, how you going? Yeah. Well, now? I can't really come and get my stuff right now. Are you kicking me out right now? Yeah, no, that's all good. Like, I get it, that's cool. I just wanted to... I'm about to leave for this exhumation in 10 minutes. Can I talk to you later, man? I gotta run. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just in the hallway. Yeah, cool. Yeah, thanks, mate. Just outside the front door? Awesome. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Nah, mate. All good. Lifesaver. Have a good one, yeah?
Rose, what the fuck is that?
Life doesn't stop, time doesn't stop, you gotta keep going. Time moves in the same direction for all of us. We all turn to shit.
So we've got another poly bag that's in there. I can't fucking feel with this.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were trapped
don't
somewhere
breathe.
overnight. You
no,
were
there's
stuck
only the
somewhere.
one with the...
Yeah. You put this on, you would survive the snow, I reckon.
What's the head this way, isn't it? Maybe a handle off.
No, he didn't look. A lot of liquid, but he wasn't too bad. Like, there's a lot more liquid come out.
still.
Need some more films.
Oh, wow. When was this?
1974. What does that make it? 46. That's me.
That's you. And your sister. Fuck. Is it weird looking at all this stuff?
Yeah, it is, because everyone's dead. 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 And dead. They're all gone.
He was just here. How are you so calm?
Because I've seen it all before. I hate to sound cliche, but everything happens for a reason.
That's a God thing, isn't it?
I believe that.
Yeah. So he had a reason when he killed my sister.
And we can't help what's happened.
I don't want to fucking ruin your day, mate. I want you to smile. And today's already shit enough. Like, I don't really want to talk about it. It's like, you know, the minute you start talking about it, it's just like day ruined, your day ruined instantly. And if you're having a shit day, I'm having a shit day. So it's easier not to.
I understand.
I just want to get the fuck on with it, like everybody else does. Because I just feel like I'm just in a loop of just like all this shit that's happened. And I'm just kind of stuck in all this stuff that's happened, and there's just like, I can't see anything in front of me, like new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But now the Chinese customs have asked that freight forwarders with the next have like a passport. Normally they do that with human bodies, but because they're ashes, they need that to send it to customs through the with the airline.
And the Rialto Bridge came up, and I thought it'd be a great spot. So anyway, we checked in. The guy said, "Oh, one night," and I said, "No, I booked 2 nights." I must have stuffed up the booking, but anyway, I was that peed off that I broke out into my own dialect, and the fella just looked at me as if to say, "Well," anyway, he asked me, he goes, "Well, where are you from?" Because I was speaking English. And I told him I was from Naples, and I told him a little town, it's not a little town actually, it's a big town, called Battipaglia. I said, I'm from near there, and which is down here near Salerno. Anyway, he looks at me and he goes, "No way," because that's where I'm from. I'm thinking, anyway, he said, "Look, drop your bags." I've actually got this thing that I wouldn't mind being buried in my parents' hometown. Don't ask me why. I wasn't born there. Even my family members, I theoretically, you don't know them. But there's just this thing of belonging. You belong there for some reason. It's a strange feeling. It really is a strange feeling.
I cannot believe that it's only been a week. Chapel's set up, Mick's up there. Between an exhume and getting fired, I know not fired, but you know, no shifts, and then my mate kicked me off his couch, and then Mick had a bit of a shocker. And that kid, that 13-year-old. How do you deal with kids? Because it's wrong. How do you accept that?
I don't.
You don't? You seem to be doing okay.
What are we here to do, Christy?
Don't fucking call me Christy.
Here
Don't
to
fucking
do?
call me Christy.
Are we here to judge everybody? Are we here to make comment on everybody? We're here to do our jobs for what people expect us to do. See, I look at things a lot differently than you do. This is a very difficult environment. I still think that you've got a lot to offer.
What is...
But maybe not in this sort of environment.
Fucking hell. His last day of his life, he was just sitting in there and he went and got a fucking coffee. Then he went and just sat back down and just sat and looked at his computer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm being an asshole.
You're not being an asshole.
Yeah, I am.
I think it's just what we all go through, that grieving process. It hits us at some stage.
But why? Why do we have to... Why can't we just get the fuck on with it?
Because we're human. We have feelings.
Yeah.
Let's get you out of this rut.
Yeah.
Sushi. You've got to go grab some photos from a nestle next door, and then we're going to make tracks.
Okay. Ernesto?
Yes.
Ernesto, hi mate, yeah.
How are you?
I think it was just a pack of photos from Mick, from Michele. You and Michele were, were you relatives or you're from the same area or something? Were you born in Napoli? Or
I born in Salerno.
You're born in Salerno?
It's
Yeah.
just
Thank you, mate. So, it's like since lockdown
Good.
started. Mick's family's coming in half an hour. The service is an hour. Then I've got to drive to the airport.
To repat the ashes.
Mr. Padua?
Yeah.
Why did they, if they were just going to repatriate the ashes the whole time, why'd they go through the whole thing with the fucking coffin and everything? They were off their fucking rock.
Everyone thinks of things differently. That's how we've got to see it. We're not here to judge, we're just here to do our job.
Again,
Okay.
maybe why I'm not particularly well suited to the thing.
You're not mourning right.
You'll learn. You'll learn.
You're properly redecorating, aren't you?
Yep.
Who's that?
Thank you. Let's see if we can fix this up.
Don't worry about that.
No, it's
No.
my obsessive compulsive disorder. I think it's just on the. I think if you just put it on that, maybe. Because I don't think it'll work.
What time's the family coming?
Probably about now.
And go and grab Sonia and your dad.
They're all dead. Except for Mum.
Except for your mum and you and your sister. Fuck. How old are you there?
Would have been 3 or 4. Oh, God.
Did any of them get repats?
No.
They're all buried here.
No, they're all buried here.
For real?
They're all stone. I slightly said something in my dialect and he just looked at me. He goes, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, family's from a place called Batipalia." And he said, "Oh, that's where I'm from." And so he said, "Look, drop your bags, go for a walk, come back in an hour." Came back in an hour and I had the best room in the place, and I had a room right on top of the Rialto Bridge. I could barely, I could almost touch it.
Stuck right here, mate.
You haven't been to Venice?
No.
Been to Rome?
No. Never been outside of Australia.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Who are you going to get for the exhume? Because it's just you and Danny and Steph.
You coming?
Fuck off.
See you here tomorrow morning.
Sorry?
I'll see you here tomorrow morning.
Is there anything stupider than a repat?
What was that?
Is there anything sillier than a repat? Stupid is probably a bit harsh.
Oh. I suppose being buried in your hometown. Where you motherland?
Where's that? Mountains.
That's near my hometown.
That's near your hometown.
Mm.
What's it called?
It's just Paso de la Sentinella.
Yeah, I gave up.
Seems like the theme today.
Is that your dad? That's your dad and... Who's
That's
this?
my dad.
Who's this?
That's my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law? Is she dead?
Yep. 54. She was the sweetest, kindest person I've ever known.
How long ago did she die?
3 years ago now.
Who did the funeral?
I did.
How'd that go?
Hard. Very hard. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
Was that all your family then?
Yeah.
How were they with it?
Well, we all knew it was coming. She had been sick for a little while. But it's all different once the day comes. And you know you're never going to see that person again. And you're never going to hear their voice again. You're never going to smell them again.
You got another one in 5 minutes.
If it's leaking or it's deteriorated, then we are going to have to obviously change the coffin and zinc.
Yeah. We'll see you after.
Okay.
And then it sort of tends to infiltrate the whole building once it's here. It just just goes through. It goes through your clothes. It goes through everything. It's horrendous. It is absolutely horrendous. But I've got a funny feeling that it'll probably be pretty bad. This was just put in the drawer and just forgotten about.
Yeah. With an eczema, it's not that the smell's not bad, because it is. Your headache rises linearly the closer you get to it.
This would have been... Fuck me, everyone's dead here. She's gone. Cousin. That's my grandmother. That's my other grandmother. She's gone. They're all gone.
Yeah, alright, fuck it. Fuck it, yeah. Well, we've got nothing fucking better to do.
Oh. Good to hear. Let's get that poor body out.
It's just that you want to think they're safe. You put them in there, nothing can get to them. You want to think they're how you left them.
Go home, sleep tight. We'll be in there and we'll tackle it.
But they're gone. It's buried for a fucking reason. It was just liquid. Bits of this guy that used to be his cheek floating around his ankle.
But I've got a funny feeling that it'll probably be pretty bad. When I got in the car, I knew I was having a heart attack. I was aware of what was going on. I didn't have much control over my body though, but I knew exactly what was going on. If I was a healthy mind, a helpless body. Grips, don't worry about it. Once the thing's closed, it's in.
You don't know what's happening.
See the last job we did at Madonna? The crypt? Did you smell it? Did you see the shit that was coming out of the old one?
No. Removal, cemetery repairs. Okay then, and you want 3 straps. Okay, we're on our way.
What's the go? What are...
We're meeting up with Stefano, who's got the van.
Yeah?
I'm thinking that Stefano must have packed all the cleaning stuff in the van yesterday, because he already wanted me to bring me some tape and some body bags.
Okay, come on. Time to get your act together and time to us deliver a few things. Come on. Chop, chop. Time to put your shoes on. Who's coming for a ride?
Where have we got to drop it to?
To the airport.
Okay. Do we need face masks?
We will. So bring yours. Do you mind if I stick him in the front with you? Now.
I can cop that.
Be honest with me, does this look ridiculous?
Your hair?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A bit funny? A little bit?
It's not you.
It's not me.
No.
Who am I, Rose?
So, where are you going tonight? Where are you going to stay?
White
Have you
Glass.
literally been kicked out?
He kind of made it pretty clear. He was like, we're going into lockdown and there's no work and you've got nowhere to go, like, I hope you don't think you're staying here kind of thing.
Well, I can offer you the upstairs quarters
Where?
at O'Hare's.
At the funeral home.
So my question to you is, what are you doing?
Don't turn this around on me.
No, I am going to turn it on.
Look,
I thought that you were really into this.
I thought I was too. I think I can be, you know, forgiven for being particularly tested, probably having about 10 years of tests thrown at me in one fucking week. Because it was like...
But
everyone
being
else was an adult, and they were seeing a kid die, and I was a kid seeing a kid die. So I was like, oh, this is something that happens. And the only person who treated me like that was a fucking human response was the funeral director. Everyone else was just like, you should be sad. And I was just like, I'm fucking not though. I'm pissed off, to be honest.
Well, don't you think that, having experienced it, you would be the best person there to actually empathise with these people? We can only sympathise with them. I haven't gone through something like that.
I can't put myself through that every day.
Well, it's not going to be every day.
If you're coming from empathy, then you're like digging into nerves.
But Christy, do you know what I say to every family that I meet? When I'm taking care of their loved one, when they've trusted me with their loved one, do you know what I say? Your dad or your mum becomes my dad or my mum.
I can't do that.
You can. You have to. If you're going to do this job, that's how I want you to run it. That's how I want you to be.
Fucking what's the hourly on something like that? That doesn't make sense.
There's no hourly on that. It's what you're called to do in that job. If it's just going to be a job for you, you shouldn't be there.
Just making everybody else do it, so you don't have to.
No, I'm on. I cry at every funeral. I don't even know the people. I'm a funeral director. Do you think that's a great look? I see the pain. I feel it. So yeah, I'm on, and I'm on every day.
Got taken to emergency, so they quickly put me on a stretcher, and I had a guy between my legs ready to zap me. And then he was asking me various questions, where I was brought up, what year I was born, blah, 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 blah. And he turned around and he goes, oh, so what do you do for a living? And I said, I'm a funeral director. I said, it's all good. Maybe get some mates rates.
Okay, are we getting ready now? Oh, this is heavy. I hope they think it's worth it. We've been through a fair bit to get this to them.
Well, yeah.
Just these people on the other side of the world.
I guess it's the easiest way at the moment.
Just you know.
Well, they can keep them there for a little while now. Feel close to them. Feel like a part of them. It's empty. Look at this. Well.
Alright.
Hurry up.
Probably I prefer to be buried, not cremated. But saying that, as I say, they will see when is the moment, if they got enough money, because here in Australia it's so expensive to go above ground.
Would you like to have your funeral in Italy or here in Australia?
Myself, I don't know. Whatever they want to do with me. We will see. Oh, actually, they will see. Maybe the wife has been sent there if you're in Italy, so they want to join the husband with the wife. Or they have a lot of relatives there. Or maybe the person who passed away has expressed the desire to go back in his homeland, to have a place where you can be buried, to be buried in your ground where he was born, which is, not to have a land, not to have a place where to rest when you die, is a sort of uncertainty. I I don't have this kind of...
Where are your origins from?
Ireland, Scotland, bloody Britain,
That's beautiful.
bloody France,
Ireland and
bloody
Scotland, nice
German,
and green.
bloody Australian mongrel mix. Just, you know.
You can take your pick then.
What's that? Human touch? Fucking no thanks. I don't know where I'd be repatriated. I'd like repatriation.
To where?
Oh man, I'd get repatriated if I felt like I had anywhere to go to.
Looks like it's going to be a while before any of them.
Who needs?
We just missed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's parking.
Yeah.
Our job's done, Christy.
Nah, we're here. We might as well wait. No. Look. Look, there it is. There it's going. It's going.
And I remember asking a doctor, am I having a heart attack? And he turned around and goes, you sure are. You know, we all hide for various reasons of things that we're afraid of, or that things we don't want to face. But eventually we face them.
I wish I could stop caring about you. I really wish I didn't care. I really didn't fucking care about any of this. I don't feel like you're not here. I feel like you're with me everywhere, all the time. But I wish you could be here. And I know, like, we all die, we all go. That's kind of part of the deal, but I'm not meant to go as young as you did. As young as I was. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. I'm not going to be angry about this anymore. I love you. You can go. You can go. You can go.
Then we got to the surgery, and I remember they're all rushing to get this stent in. And then seeing the guy who was putting the wire up my arm, and he was pretty vigorous with the way he was moving around. Well, when you talk to somebody, or when you're sort of talking to yourself, are you talking to yourself or are you talking to a God? But I remember laying on the operating theatre when they put the stent in. There was 12 people in that room. There was 2 behind the screen. And it was funny because even though I couldn't see them, I knew exactly how many people were in that room. And I was just looking up at the light and I just said to myself, whoa, I said to God, I just asked him. I just thought, hey, if I've got to go, just turn off the lights and let's be done with it. Home. What's home?
Are you actually for real about me taking the flat upstairs?
Yes, I am very serious. I know you're going to come around. I know you're going to get over this. I know you're going to rethink everything. So yes, I am deadly serious. You won't even know you're at a funeral home.
Oh, yeah.
Come in through the garage, up the stairs. That's it. That's it. There's no...
Yeah. That's good.
It's like a normal little apartment up there.
No, I'll take it. I'll do it.
I love you too, Bertie. Thank you so much.
No eulogy, no funeral. Yeah, they'll probably think, oh wow, you know, he passed away, he was a nice bloke. But then after a couple of days, you've forgotten. They're not going to care. Life goes on.
Get on here, get on here. Get on here, get on here. Get on here, get on here, get on here.
When someone dies here, what option they got? Fluffy white clouds. What, somebody at the pearly gate saying, hey buddy, welcome in. Don't want to go back to the homeland. I get this sense of belonging. But I'm not part of it. And I'd want to be sprinkled at the SCG, but over there it's part of me as well. I'll have my ashes split in two, and the other half sprinkled in the middle of the Stadio di San Paolo in Napoli. Time moves in its own direction. Doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop. Until it stops for good. Won't stop. It still keeps going. Still keeps going. Just that word. Not that word. Not that finger. What happened? We all turned to shit. 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 What happened? We all turned to shit.